God morgon allihopa, I'm Alexandra. Welcome to my channel and to this video. The boys are talking to each other through the door. Myranda's about to fall asleep. Maybe she's already sleeping actually. And yeah, I'm just standing here enjoying the backyard, looking at it and the prettiness of it right now, and also kind of dreaming of the things that we want to do to it. We don't specifically want to do things that make it prettier because it's very... Theo, ska du gå in? Nej, men låt dörren vara. Because it's very pretty already, but we need to make it more practical with 3 kids. So for one, I'm hoping that we can maybe get this, I don't know what it's called in English. I'm gonna see if I can find the word and put it in the put it like down here, but basically you put it up to give shade, and we definitely need that because, I mean, even though we can't tell right now because it's about to start raining, when the sun is out we have sun here pretty much all day, and I'm very sensitive to heat and to sun, and I don't want my kids to be in the sun all the time either, so I just really want shade. Shade is the thing for me, so hopefully we can put it like, I don't know, we need to anchor it somewhere obviously, and we don't want it to be too low so that Michael can't walk around without ducking his head. So we'll see, but that's the hope. And also we need to get rid of all the little stones, the gravel that's right over here, because we've tried and the kids, they just cannot stay away from it. They put it everywhere, so it's gonna break the lawnmowers. Myranda puts it in her mouth all the time. It's just everywhere. So we're planning to take that away at some point when we, I don't know, when we feel like we can do it. Vad sa du? Yep. And then put stones like those ones. Is it called flagstones? I don't know. But yeah, stones like those ones, if the camera wants to focus, all under the pergola. And I think that's gonna look really nice. I think that will be perfect to just be able to also sit there and relax with a little table and a few chairs or something. And then also the prettiness of this apple tree. Unfortunately, it doesn't make like apples that we can actually eat. It's more for the birds, but it's really pretty. Look at that tree. And these, I can't remember what these are called in English, but they are starting to bloom, just starting. So I've been taking a few pictures of those, and yeah, we're just having a nice, whoa, that's a bit zoomed in, isn't it? We're just having a nice morning out here. It's really nice. Unfortunately, it's gonna rain, so we're probably not gonna be out here much today, but yeah. It gives some kind of feeling of serenity to be out here, even though this little one is noisy and being crazy, but still nice. And I have been rambling on for long enough now. So several times today I've told myself, oh, I'm just gonna do this and then I'm gonna vlog, and oh, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna film that, and then every time that I was supposed to vlog I forgot. And now it is dinner time, so yeah, that happens sometimes. I even planned to take you along for dinner because I was like, oh crap, it's like time to make dinner and I haven't filmed anything. Well, I'll film the dinner making. I forgot. So here's the finished dinner product. We haven't eaten this in a long time, so I'm hoping that it's gonna be good. I mean, I'm probably gonna like it. It has fish and shrimp, so I'm good. But we'll see what the rest of the family thinks, because they can be a bit tricky when it comes to fish. But yeah, fingers crossed that they actually like it. And yeah, we're gonna have some dinner. Hopefully we're gonna stay friends. Sounds weird. Just stay not mad at each other, because it's been one of those days. We've just had a lot of fighting between the boys mainly, and that just riles us up as well, Michael and I, and it's not fun. So now we're gonna try and make the rest of the day, or at least I'm gonna try and make this evening a bit more happy and fun. So yeah, let's eat. how Myranda falls asleep now. She just kind of rubs her eyes until she falls asleep, and right now she's sleeping with her hands over her eyes. And it's the cutest thing ever. But again, I don't know if it's too dark for you to see, but it's cute. Anyway, that's the end of our day. See you tomorrow. God morgon allihopa. Good morning. It's just Myranda and I right now. No one else is up. It's very strange. It's just Myranda and I downstairs. Typically when we go downstairs, if the boys aren't awake already, they wake up and they come downstairs to watch TV. And we've been here for like 10 minutes-ish. It's 6:10. And I don't know, I guess the boys are just more tired today than normal. And I was actually kind of hoping that Theo would come downstairs soon, because I am in the mood for a walk. Possibly a long walk, but I know that if I take Myranda and we leave the house and the boys wake up and come downstairs, they're gonna start fighting. And I don't want to put Michael through that when I'm not at home. So I thought I'll just bring both of the little ones. The stroller is already in the double stroller thing because Michael took a walk with both of the little ones yesterday when I was making dinner. And yeah, so I'm hoping he comes downstairs soon. I think I won't be able to do anything else before I sweep under the table though, because I'm just noticing that we didn't sweep under the table last night after dinner. Can you see all that Myranda food? Ugh. Let's sweep the floor. Let's sweep the floor. The boys are up and it's time for a walk. Well, not for this one, like I said before. You ready? Bless you. Oh man, this is really fun and kind of like frustrating or almost painful in a way too. We are just walking around in pretty much our neighborhoods, but we were walking some roads that I haven't been to before. And there are so many nice houses and yards, and I don't know if you've noticed, if you've watched me for a while, I am the kind of person who, when I want something or want to do something, I want that right away. I'm not about like waiting, be impatient. I just want to do it right away, no matter what it is, pretty much. Like moving to a new house, buying some kind of, I don't know, clothes or something, whatever it is. And Michael's kind of the opposite. He wants to mull things over, look at all the options, see what's best. And that's why, or one reason why we're so good together, because he kind of reins me in, you know. And what I really want for the future, which I wanted since we had kids, or maybe even before, is a house, a proper like house with a proper yard. Right now we live in a small-ish house that is connected to other houses, and we have a tiny little yard, and I'm really happy about that for now. But yeah, like I said before, I'm really not, because I want things to happen now. And it's been a few years and I haven't like expected a house, but I still like, it's still painful to think about it and to have to wait for me. And I think I've come to the conclusion in the past few weeks or maybe a couple of months that I don't want to leave this area that we live in now. Before, I've always seen myself and my family living more rurally, is that a word? In a more rural area with like basically no neighbors. That would be the ideal in my, like the way I had been thinking before, and with a huge, like with lots of land. It's so weird to me that I've kind of shifted in my view now, that I don't really want that anymore. And a lot of that is because of the kids and friends and everything. It's so convenient and so nice and fun for them to be able to basically just walk out the door and have a bunch of friends nearby, which obviously wouldn't be the case if we didn't have any neighbors. Also, I mean, I like the school, and if we moved to a place that was more far away from everything, obviously that would be a concern. Where would the kids go to school and how far would they have? And also, I don't want a car. I don't have a driver's license. Oh, not that. We're walking past the kids' preschool right now. I don't want a driver's license. I don't want a car. That's just something that I've always felt, and I feel very strongly still. And that's another reason why it's so smart to live in an area like this, where we have very good communications with trains and buses and stuff like that, and also we have everything close by. I can walk to the store, I can walk to the school and all that stuff. So yeah, it feels really strange because I've been so set on this like big plot of land idea for so many years, and now I'm like, nah, I could definitely settle for a house like this or this, and this is definitely my dream type of house. I want a wooden house. Va? Nej, det går inte med vagnen. Theo wants to walk through the little piece of woods that's right here. Nej, inte själv. Du får gå där när du har Tyrion med, okay? Also, my dream yard would be very natural like this. Not like perfect lawns and stuff like that, but like trees and hills. Yeah, so I have been seeing probably 10 or 15 houses and yards like that on our little walk this morning. And I guess where I started out and what I wanted to say is that it's fun and frustrating and motivating too. Because if we're gonna afford a standalone house, I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean, standalone house in this area, we're gonna have to save some more money for sure. We're not gonna be able to get a loan for like the excess that it would cost compared to the house that we have now that we would be selling. So yeah, anyway, my arm is getting real tired and I've been talking for 5.5 minutes, so I'm out. Okay, so in the same vein of like yards and wanting to like the place that you live in, I am going to do some work out here, just a tiny bit. This plant has been in this planter for years. Michael's mother actually left it here, and she said, I don't know when it was, but a few months back, she said like, it's amazing that this plant has just been standing here. No one has cared for it at all, and it is fine. But I want this, what's it called? Not planter, pot. I want this for a plant inside. So I'm gonna try and plant this over here where there's kind of an empty patch. And I know that it can survive outside, like in the ground, because there is the same one is over there. So that's my plan, and I don't really know where all of our shovels and stuff are, so I'm just gonna grab one of these, the kids ones, and see if I can dig a bit of a hole for this plant. I think it's really cute. Det sticker upp mycket. Sådär. Kolla vad fint det blir. Du får den. Varsågod. Here we go. All done. I think it looks really nice here with the other flowers. This is such a pretty backyard. These flowers are starting to bloom, and yeah, I guess I showed all of this the other day, but I like this backyard. And now this planter is going to be the home to my paradise tree. It is what it's called in Swedish. I don't know if that's actually the name in English. I just realized though that there's a hole at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to find a plate for it to stand on. Ja, titta, en snigel och en insekt. En liten bebisnigel. Var försiktig med den så den inte vill illa sig då. Tyrion got permission to just go just outside our backyard and play with his friend. You're so cute. Also, I don't know if you can hear it because Theo's being loud, but when you stand under here, you can just hear the humming of, I'm hoping that it's just bumblebees and not like, what are they called, wasps and stuff. It's probably both. I have now enlisted Theo to help me start to take all of these little stones away, because, like I said before, we want to put these big stones all over to make it more easily manageable. Oh, good job! Good job! We're putting all the stones in these like old cat and dog food things because they're very strong and durable, so they shouldn't break. And yeah, we've managed to do this part so far. So this is gonna take a long time, and we're gonna need a lot more, what's it called, bags. But you know, gotta start somewhere. Look, I even got Michael to join in. We're making some progress. Making much more progress when Michael's helping. How does this happen? How does this happen?
Sen kom jag ihåg inte på golvet. Jag slängde på golvet men nej. Och så slängde jag den i soptunnan.
Yeah, we just had dinner. And again, how does this happen? It's awful. But at least we got a bunch of things done in the backyard. I'm just going to turn on the Mission Impossible theme song for Tyrion, because that's what he wants to listen to most of the time. Mission Impossible theme song. There we go. So yeah, we put a bunch of stones back there. We're going to move them. I mean, like, make them even and stuff. We just kind of measured out that we have all that we need, and we did, so that's good. Also, cute kitty in the bushes. We'll see you tomorrow.